Yeah, no, it's funny you ask that question. I've never really given too much thought of how exactly that works and how to present that in the best manner. You know, what I do is I've long time tried to respect the way the music business was created and developed, and watch how technology has changed the face of that. I heard someone recently say, you know, yeah, anybody with technology this day and a certain amount of money can create a record in their home and put out a product or a T-shirts, CDs, whatever musicians do these days, and accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. But in that same respect, you know, it makes me think back to the days of you see the pictures of like Mr. Phillips and how he had a studio there, and all those gentlemen that came before us went into that studio and cut albums, records, and they, for a few dollars, you know, they had that. I remember seeing one that Mr. Jerry Lee Lewis put out for $2-3. Of course, back then that was a whole lot of money, and it resurfaced recently, and people were just like, wow, you know, that's the original recording. What's that worth? And you can't really put a price on it. But the thing is you look at it and you think from that time period where that $2-3 created that record, and over time, how much has been generated by it, and how it's been used, and where it's been used in movies and television and all those things. But getting back to it, you know, you think about how a little studio like that could branch out and create a lot of larger studios. And the recording studio, in my perspective, is a place to go and be able to put down your songs, record your songs, and create them in an environment where other musicians have been, and you know, you get into the heart and the soul and the essence of what the music is. And some people, you know, they sit in their house and they're creating all these things and they're going as hard as they can and trying to do everything themselves, when there's other people out there that are suited and more educated in those areas to develop that sound. But the most important thing is you think of that recording studio, and what you really have to take into account is where, when you get into that studio, what comes of it, what's really coming to you and coming out of you when you're making that music. You think of all those very talented and dedicated musicians and individuals that have been in that studio and graced that studio with their presence and their heart and their soul and determination and their hard work. And you think that all those people have been in there, and then you get the chance to go in there and make an album, and it really brings out the essence of the respect for the musicians and the people and the individuals that work so hard and put their time and effort into traveling across the country and meeting individuals to get you to where you are, and more importantly, you getting them to where they need to be, want to be, and are be. That's my take on recording studios. I think they're pretty awesome, and there's some amazing ones in this world, this day and age. And somebody smarter than me once said, "Never pay somebody to do something you can do yourself." But you know, it's not about the money. You can't put a price on somebody's creativity.